Of the party that I represent, and I don't want to lose my job.
Sorry, 15 results. They are yet to complete the results. Close to 3 months since after the election. You can find out. Why are they holding on to those results? Is it not for manipulation? Of course it's for manipulation.
When Tinubu, a new application has been submitted to the Federal High Court in Abuja seeking in an order to prevent the swearing-in of the Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the next president of Nigeria.
7 weeks to be able to present your case. But yesterday, senior advocate our count made it 6 weeks. But now the court is narrowing it down to 3 weeks. That 3 weeks will be enough for you to present your case, and you also said that you also have to go through the beavers. The 3 weeks to justice for you to present your case.
You see, the important thing is the court has a discretion to reduce the hearing, the period of hearing as presented in the Electoral Act. And that's what I've done, because if we are to be given our 7 weeks, it means that our petition will not expire. And that will not be in our own interest. So what we have to do is to do case management. Call witnesses that are very material, that will enable us establish that what INEC did is very, very unfortunate. And we believe that within the period allocated to us, we should be able to establish that. Notwithstanding that up to this moment, they are yet to give us all the documents we require. I continue to ask, why is INEC behaving in this way and manner? What are they hiding? What are they hiding? They are supposed to be neutral. But they are behaving as if INEC is a candidate in its own election. This should never be so. And that is, Nigeria is the only country where you find something like this. There's no other country. I challenge you to go and investigate and find out about electoral bodies in other African countries. Except the only country where you find something like this. There's no other country. I challenge you to go and investigate and find out about electoral bodies in other African countries. Except, of course, countries under military rule. That's where you may have a different situation. But in Kenya, in Malawi, South Africa, and quite a number of others, they remain neutral. But in Nigeria, you see them frustrating petitioners, preventing petitioners from having access to documents, which is so difficult to comprehend why this should be so. But they have no choice, because once we start trial, which is on May 13, 30th May, we will serve them subpoena. And it comes with an order of court. And they will never decline bringing the documents. Otherwise, they will end themselves punishment, because that's an order of court.
So 2 questions. The Labour Party managed to pay the required legal fee to obtain these documents. How do you react to that? And another question is, the tribunal has adjourned till 30th, that is after the inauguration. Supporters of the Labour Party actually hope that the inauguration have been halted. So what do you say to them not to dampen their hope until 30th?
You see, I'm confusing the people. We at no time did we say we cannot pay. We have letters. I forgot to bring it to you, gentlemen of the press, today. 5 letters we wrote them, indicating that we are ready to pay, to collect the documents. When I'm coming here some other time, I will bring the letters duly received and endorsed by INEC. Why are they telling lies to say that we couldn't pay? This is very, very, very unfortunate. What of the documents that we have collected? Did we pay for them? Of course we paid for them. And they gave us those ones, but refused to give us others. I give you River State, for example. Now, River State, I understand, has 23 local governments. Election took place on 25th of February. Now, a few days ago, when they gave us 15 results, 15. They are yet to complete the results. Close to 3 months since after the election. You can find out. Why are they holding on to those results? Is it not for manipulation? Of course it's for manipulation. When they are done with manipulation, they will not release them. If they have nothing to hide, why not release all the results? Why not release them? Even 1 month after the election. Why is it so difficult for INEC to release results rather than playing one prank or the other? You know, until we get into rather than playing one prank or the other. You know, until we get into trial, we are going to expose them. We will certainly expose them. And I assure you this trial will be, the advocacy will be very robust. We will expose them. We will expose them. There's no hiding place. I assure you.
So lastly, what's the Labour Party supporters?
You see, we do not want to jump into a situation where we'll be chasing shadow and our petition will expire. We don't want to do that. The important thing is, at the end of the day, if the court rules in favor of our petition, that somebody is right there on seat, it does not mean anything. You'll be taken away from the seat. It has happened in Malawi. It has happened in Kenya. These are smaller countries than Nigeria. So I don't see why it cannot happen in our country. Because we will always get our feet wrong. That's the problem. Go back to what has been done. We are looking forward to how to prove our petition, and we believe we are going to prove it. Because if at the end of the day, I said before, the court rules that somebody who is there under the law should not be there, of course, the court will remove him. What is important is the issue of courage. And that's it. So this is of consolidation. The only thing important is that all 3 petitions, they are going to be heard together. But each one will maintain its identity. Yes. I hope you understand this. We maintain its own identity at the end of the day. And judgment will be given in respect of each and every one of them. But it's just a matter of convenience to save time. That's why they were consolidated. And we have no problem with that.
Thank you.
However, on the other hand, the Labour Party presidential candidate in the last election, Peter Obi, have said that he must be Nigeria president. Speaking at the presentations of a book entitled Peter Obi Many Voice, One Perspective in Accra, Anambra State Capital Territories on Friday, May 12, Obi stated that he is not in a hurry to achieve this dream. Punch reported that the former governor of Anambra State said, "Anyone who thinks I'm on transit is wasting his time. Let me tell you, to be the president of the country, I'm sure of that. If it is not today, it must be tomorrow. However, I have 3 engagements in Anambra and Lagos today. I will be speaking in Lagos tonight. We will not leave Nigeria. I'm not in a hurry to become the president, but I know it must happen. For 3 years, I was in court in Anambra to reclaim my governorship, just to challenge the process. Many people tried to discourage me, but I said even if the entire 4 years tenure lasts, for us to prove a point and correct the process, I will be fulfilled. My argument is that let's do what is right. I will always tell everyone that I will not give the people money to do the wrong thing. I have been the chairman of my committee, Tenford, the committee, and Professor Mahmood was my member. We know ourselves, but when he becomes an INEC chairman, I have never met him. I told him, you are an empire. If you have the chance to do the right thing and you insist on perpetuating anarchy, then it will be consumed everyone day by day. I insist that we must do the right thing. I was in an event yesterday in Abuja and it was World Food Organizations. I listened to the report that stated that Nigerians will face intense hunger in years to come. It is Nigeria that will face hunger, not Peter Obi. The report listed Borno, Adamawa, and Yobe as the states that will be worst hit, but those three states put together are 5 times larger in land mass of Israel. Yet, Egypt exports food, but Nigeria cannot feed themselves, he added.
Here are the owners of the party that I represent, and I don't want to lose my job. So I thank you for inviting me. I'm sure it's a delegate conference. I can only but wish you the best of deliberation and continue to talk about Nigeria. Mr. President, thank you for that very long, detailed speech. Whenever you listen to things like this, I at times want to say a few things that might not be in support of my own sister, because the chairperson is my sister. But when they say we wash our dirty linens in public, there's nothing you can do, because the linen is already in the public. You're just doing, because there's nothing you can do. It is we that are in government that is actually doing that. How do you, Mr. Chairperson, see what our brother read today? That we are going to face hunger strike in a country like Nigeria, where there's vast, fertile land. And he mentioned 3 states that is going to be mostly affected. Borno State, Adamawa and Yobe. These 3 states, Borno State is second biggest state in Nigeria, with 70.9 thousand square kilometers. Followed by, among the 3 states, Yobe is 45.5, and Adamawa is 36.5. 3 of them put together is 108,000 square kilometers. That is 5 times the size of Israel. Israel is 22.1. And so if you times Israel is 210 and this is 110. And Israel is doing food exports, and these people can't feed themselves. That is what is wrong. And that is what we must fix to stop washing our dirty linen in public. I wish you the best of deliberation. Thank you and God bless you.
Alright guys, this is what I'm going to be heading the video today. Do you enjoy this particular video? If you do, please do not skip without you commenting your thoughts in the comment sections and give these videos a thumbs up. This is the only way you can support the growth of this channel. For all our returning subscribers who year to year or time to time always come to support the growth of our content, thank you very much. May God continue to bless you. We thank you very much for all your big support that you have given to this platform for making Plan B TV to work out. Thank you. Until we meet again, do not forget to turn on your notification bell so you'll be the first person to be notified anytime we upload a new content. If you have not subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. Please subscribe and be among the Plan B TV team. Thank you very much. Until we meet again. Peace out.
Don't forget to subscribe to get notified. And as you they share your support, now say God bless you too.
Sense on the bed.
LAMIDI TV, LAMIDI TV, LAMIDI TV. Oh, LAMIDI TV, LAMIDI TV, LAMIDI TV.